Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whisky Journey. Today I've got another single malt Scotch whisky review for you guys, and yes, I'm travelling back to Campbeltown and trying out the latest batch of the Kilkerran 16-year-old. This batch was bottled on the 5th of June 2024, and cask makeup was 70% bourbon, 20% sherry and 10% rum casks. Non-straw filtered natural colour, 46% ABV, all the good things. Okay, before I do the tasting, I just want to advise you guys, if you do decide to get a bottle of this, or if you manage to get a bottle, give it a period of time to breathe in the bottle. I actually held back doing a review for this one. When I first got it, I felt that it was quite prickly, and there was a lot of alcohol presence on the nose. So I just let it sit for about 3 months now. I got this 3 months ago, and I think it definitely rewards more time in the bottle. It rewards you on the palate, in my opinion, and on the nose. So if you do get a bottle, keep that in mind, just to give it a bit of rest. Okay. Alright, but as usual guys, we'll just get straight on to the tasting notes then, and see what we get with this latest batch. So on the nose, okay, so beautiful malted barley, definitely. And citrus notes, definitely. Some lemon, oranges, most definitely. Quite different to the likes of Springbank. In my opinion, the Springbank 10 definitely leads the way with apples, sweet apple. But this one, very much citrus led. There's vanilla, definitely. There's some oak as well, but it's very low in the mix, quite mild. There's a chalky minerality as well, most definitely. There's some sooty Campbeltown soot there in the background as well, just lingering. Quite light, but it's there. And an earthy quality as well, in my opinion. Soil, richness, rich soil, damp soil. Beautiful. So, and that alcohol presence as well that I spoke about is hardly there now. So beautifully harmonious and balanced. I get a hint of tropical fruit as well, almost a bit of pineapple. It's low, it's light, but it's definitely there. So definitely a tropical nature as well, but dominant citrus notes in my opinion. So it leads the way with lemon, malted barley, minerals and a bit of soot. Okay. Alright, let's just try it then. At its natural strength. I'm not going to add any water with this one, so let's just try it at 46%. On the end, a little bit of spice, minerals, trail of Campbeltown soot. Absolutely beautiful. So on the palate initially, this stuff is very, very oily in my opinion. Coats the whole of the mouth, velvety, smooth, greeted with malted barley, sweet barley notes, and then it changes slightly, becomes quite citric with that lime, lemon, oranges. So you get this playfulness of the sweet malted barley with all those citric type notes. A little bit of pineapple, which leads into sort of the end, not quite the finish, but midway you start to get that chalkiness, that minerality. More malted barley, and then a trail of Campbeltown soot, in my opinion. Not as strong as on the 10-year-old Springbank, but it's there. that Campbeltown soot note. And then you're just left with that barley sugar mingling with all those citric notes. As I say, lemon, oranges, pineapple, definitely. Finishes medium to long. Those flavors linger and stay around for a while. Just a beautiful, beautiful palate. Yeah, I love this this release. Really, really enjoyable. I'm just going to have a quick second sip. Lots of vanilla as well in the finish. Getting that now more on the second sip. Second sip is also great. As I said, oily consistency, malted barley, sugared, sweet malted barley, lime, lemons, citrus, mingling with the sweetness, minerals, soot, vanilla. A little bit of spiciness there too, but not much. A little bit of wood too, but again, not much. Just a really enjoyable, classic sort of Campbeltown release, in my opinion. I can't really compare it to the 12-year-old because I don't have any left, but I just like this one. I think there's definitely an extra layer of maturity there for me. The question, of course, is though, should you get it? I got this at retail, so I think about 70 quid, there and thereabouts. I wouldn't pay much more than that for this, so I wouldn't pay silly secondary prices for this one. I think at its retail price, I think it's decent enough value. Craft presentation, so to speak, non-chill filtered, natural color, 46% ABV, and gives you a taste of Campbeltown to enjoy. As I say, it doesn't have the same sort of sooty nature that the Springbank 10 gives, in my opinion, but it's a different malt in its own right. It certainly leads the way with those citrus notes, lemon, as I've said before, oranges, got beautiful minerality towards the end of the finish, and that trail of sooty smoke. The rum casks, or the cask natures involved, don't really get too much sherry, or I don't really get any sherry on this. I think predominantly bourbon. And then I said I get the slight tropical nature, which maybe is that 10% of rum cask. I'm not sure, guys. But overall, a really, really enjoyable dram, and well worth your time, in my opinion, if you can get a bottle of it. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think that just about wraps things up and wraps up my thoughts. So, yeah, if you enjoy my content, then please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated. But as usual, folks, there's not much else to say, except have a fantastic day, and I'll see all of you again soon. Take care. Cheers.